Hey beauties, and welcome back to I Am Beautiful Hustler TV. Today we are back with a new video, and today's hair is provided by Hermosa Hair. Now down on the left side you can see the whole unboxing of what everything the wig includes, and of course the wig itself. And this 1B highlight wig is so pretty. Okay, I love the tone of the highlights. It is so pretty. The hair is so full, it's nice and lengthy, and of course the HD is HD lace, and I loved everything about this wig. But of course, off camera, I did go ahead and bleach the knots, and we're gonna jump straight into this install. Okay, so as you can see, I already started this video off with the ball cap, and I also did bleach the knots and do some plucking on this wig. And today we'll be doing a bust down the middle no baby hair wig install. It's been a minute since I did a no baby hair wig install, so I thought I'll bring you guys one today. So for starters, I'm going to take that Ruby Kisses foundation, apply it all on the inside of the lace, and I already did it for the ball cap, of course. So once I finish adding all of that foundation on the inside of the lace, I am going to take my strawberry sensitive adhesive and apply it all across the hairline. And then after about 3 or 4 layers and everything turns clear, I will begin to tack down the wig. And because this is a no baby hair install, you want to make sure that you apply that lace as neat as possible, and make sure you're covering all places where you have tacked down that glue. That way when you do go to razor off the lace, everything is smooth and clean. So now that the lace glue is clear, we're going to go ahead and tuck the wig down. And like always, I like to start from the center first and work my way to the sides. Once I have the wig laid into place, I'm going to have her hold each side as I blow dry and comb that lace into place. And like I mentioned, because this is a no baby hairstyle, you want your install to be as neat and as clean as possible, especially on your hairline area. So I'm going to make sure that I'm placing that lace right past the glue, just a little bit. That way I know all of the glue is covered with the lace. And I'm just going to push that in and comb and blow dry that on the heat setting until it is dry enough for me to tie it down with the melt belt. So after blow drying the lace, I'm going to go ahead and take my melt belt and tie down the hairline. And off camera, I am going to sew down the back of the wig and make it extra secure. For the new year, I will be dropping new videos, and I will make them even more detailed than I already make my videos now. So if you want more detailed videos, make sure you guys drop your requests down below, okay? Because I know you want to see me sewing down the wig and everything else, but I'm going to save it for next year's content, all right? But nevertheless, after I went ahead and tacked down that melt belt, this is what it looks like after letting it sit. And now we're going to raise off all of that extra lace, and I'm going to show you guys this clean hairline, okay? Once again, this is a Novi baby hair install, so your hairline has to be as clean and as neat as possible. So I'm going to section off the hair that is not melted and go in with a fresh eyebrow razor and raise off that extra lace. So I have raised all the lace off this side, and I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. And once I finish raising off the other side, I will go ahead and apply some foundation across the edges, spray it down, and tie it down again with that melt band. And I will be flat ironing the hair off camera as that melt belt sits. So now that I have flat iron most of this hair, I'm going to go ahead and flat iron the right side of her head and just show you guys just quick and easy how I do my flat ironing. I just use my Fantasia heat protecting spray, and I just use my big flat iron, my flat iron goes up to 480 degrees. So I just use that Fantasia's heat protectant, and I spray it before I flat iron, and that gives me a nice sleek look and also takes away a lot of those frizzy hairs. And I just do that section by section until all of the hair is pressed out. And as you can see, the highlights on this wig is super, super pretty. I absolutely love the highlights on this wig. Like, this is one of my favorite highlight wigs thus far, simply because the majority of the wig is like a dark color versus, you know, the highlight wigs usually be very light brown and then they have the blonde highlights. But I love that it's a 1B color with the 27 highlights. It is super, super pretty. But now we're gonna go ahead and remove that melt belt, and you guys will see how clean the hairline is. And I am going to hot comb around the parting area, of course, conceal it, and black spread, of course, to get a nice clean straight part. Then I'm going to have her stand up as I cut the ends of the wig nice and even. And this is what the hairline looks like. Nice and clean, nothing around the edges, no glue residue, no anything. And you can go ahead and comb out the hairline to make it softer if you want, or you can leave it firm. It's up to you. It's up, or your client's preference. But I'm just gonna go ahead and, like I said, conceal and clean up that part, and then I'm going to cut the ends even. So now that we have pressed everything out, everything is nice and sleek, I'm just going to quickly have her stand up and just go in with some fresh scissors. I am going to cut the ends of the wig just to get rid of that straggliness. If you actually pay attention, her highlights look similar to the highlights that I have in from when Jordan did my taping install. Yes, I know my hair looking a little frizzy around the edges, but this ain't about me right now. Just pay attention to the wig install, okay? I'll get me together later. But I'm just using that heat protectant by Fantasia, cutting the ends, and I'm going to bump them gently with the flat iron just on the ends to just, give it a little softer look and not so blunt like. And I'm going to turn her around, of course, and match the front with the ends, and we will see the finishing look. So stay tuned.